Good morning. At least it's morning here in Sokcho, South Korea, where I'm on vacation. My name is Michael and I walk 3 miles every day. I've been doing it for over 5 years, so if you are interested in hearing the rules I made up for myself about my daily 3-mile walks, then please stick around. Now there are several sub-rules. The first one is I have to walk the 3 miles in one go. Now there may be some benefit to the 10,000 steps a day or breaking up the exercise. The thing is, I'm setting this up so I wouldn't fail. If I decide that it's just gonna add up to 3 miles over the day, or I do a lot of walking, next thing you know I'm sitting in some conference, I'm sitting at home watching YouTube, and the day will go by and I haven't done the 3 miles. The other reason is that I think there's more benefit to doing it together. Somehow something happens after the first mile. If it's really cold, it takes that first mile and I start feeling warmer. Or if it's not cold, if it's warm, after the first mile I start sweating a little bit. So I start feeling some effect after the first mile. I try to keep it in what they call the zone 2. That means, as you can see, I can still talk. Maybe it's a little strained, but I can have a conversation. The thing about it is, it doesn't matter. If I go with my family or if I'm walking my dog, I can go slower. If I feel like challenging myself, I can go faster. It's about completing 3 miles in one go. Rules. The first one is, I can't bank the miles. Now, I've done marathons, walking marathons on Sunday. I still have to do daily 3 miles on Monday. Only 3 miles matter, so if I do daily 3 miles and then I go for a walk with the family and do another 5 miles, next day I still have to do 3 miles. Can't bank it. And the next and very important rule is that I can't make it up later. So I can't say one day, oh, I'm really busy today, I'm not gonna do 3 miles, I'm just gonna do 6 tomorrow. And the next day is Friday, and you're thinking, well, today's Friday, tomorrow is Saturday, I have a day off, so I'll make it all up tomorrow and I'll walk 9 miles tomorrow. The reason I can't do that is because I would know I would fail. All these sub-rules are really designed because otherwise I would fail. I've tried 100 push-ups a day, I failed. I've tried 100 squats a day, I failed. It's really easy to give up. It's really easy to sit on a sofa and say, I'll just do it tomorrow. It's really easy to do 25 push-ups and get discouraged. So I set up these rules, so no matter what, I have to knock out those 3 miles. And the last sub-rule is, speed doesn't matter. Do you feel good? Speed it up. Wear a rock. Go uphill. Are you tired? Slow it down. This is not about beating your yesterday's record. Depending on your level of fitness, daily 3 miles can be exercise if you're out of shape, or it can be recovery, stretching if you are in a great shape and you did some serious gym work or some running the day before. Now, can you run the daily 3 miles? Sure, but that's not the point. The point is to get them done. And also, it has to be daily. There's no recovery days. So if you run 3 miles a day, you still have to walk the following day. Now people ask, why 3 miles? And why every day? Why all those sub-rules? Why can't I make it up? Why can't I save miles? Well, that's how I set it up for myself, to prevent rationalization, excuses, procrastination, and ultimately failure. Guys, I failed at so many things. The 100 daily push-ups, drinking the gallon of water or whatever it is every day. But I've been doing this for over 5 years, and that's because I stuck to those rules. No matter what, you gotta go every day. No matter what, you gotta go 3 miles. So first of all, you can do 3 miles anywhere. I've done 3 miles at warehouse districts, downtowns, around beautiful lakes like this. I've done 3 miles at international airports. In fact, after you do this for a while, I have exact 3-mile circle around my house on the streets in case that it's raining or muddy. I have exact 3-mile track near my house on a trail. By now, I have 3-mile track figured out at Frankfurt International Airport, at JFK, definitely at LAX, several other international airports, Zurich. I know exactly how many times I have to go back and forth to get the 3 miles. In fact, here in Sokcho, I have several different walks. I have one around the bay, which ends up being about 4.4 miles, but guess what? It's a beautiful walk. I don't mind the extra mile and something, but it doesn't count. Only 3 miles count. Right now I'm in this beautiful lake with these beautiful mountains in the background, and I have two different walks here. I'm sorry. I have one that's all the way around the lake. That's about 4.7 miles, and then I found out about this bridge, which gives me exactly 3 miles. So I'm going a little slower today filming. So 3 miles it is. So 3 miles can be done anywhere. The other thing is, you don't need any special gear. I mean, yeah, I'm wearing athletic shoes, I'm wearing a t-shirt, shorts, but I've done daily 3 miles in a suit downtown, wearing dress shoes. I've done 3 miles barefoot on narrow beaches in Fiji. I've done 3 miles, well, many times in military combat boots. So yeah, in Birkenstocks. So preferably you want comfortable shoes, but the point is, you can avoid excuses. It can be done no matter. Another thing is, you don't need any special nutrition. You don't need to bring protein bars. You don't need to carb load before you walk 3 miles. You don't need to have a protein shake afterwards. You just have to get it done. You don't even really need to hydrate. Well, you need to hydrate as is, right? So if you drink some water before you go, you don't need to stop in the middle and replenish your electrolytes. Now, as they say, I'm not your doctor, right? But that's how I operate. And finally, the number one reason why it's 3 miles, it's because 3 miles can be done under an hour. If you walk 15-minute mile, which is a pretty brisk walk, you'll do it in 45 minutes. If you do 16 mile, it's gonna be 48 minutes. And even if you slow it down to 17-minute mile, you can still do it in 51 minutes. What that means is that, you know, you can change out of your boots, stop the lathe, get to the clock, or change into the running shoes under your desk and punch out, walk out of the office, walk around the office building, walk in the park, still be done and be back under an hour. You'll be at your desk scrolling through Instagram and YouTube before the hour is up. So to summarize, again, this is how I set it up to avoid failure and excuses. It's 3 miles. It's every day. It's in one go. I can't bank it. I can't make it up the following day. It takes less than an hour. I can do it anywhere. I don't need any special gear. And that kept me going for over 5 years now. So if this is something you'd be interested in, please take up the challenge. Do it. You can make a comment on this video. Another thing is I do this year, I decided to do little accountability check-ins. So every day I make a little video, a few seconds long, usually really dumb, just for accountability purposes, and I post it. So if that's something that would help you, please do that. Look at my videos. They are dumb as an inspiration. You can point the camera to yourself and say, here I am walking 3 miles. If you're shy, you can, or not as good looking, you can point your camera at the scenery and say, oh, look at this beautiful lake. Just say, I'm doing my daily 3 miles. I'm also on Instagram on the daily 3 miles, so you can tag me there if you and maybe we can support each other. And that's it, guys. Those are my daily 3-mile rules. My hour is about up. I'm about to finish the circle around the lake. I will meet my wife at the yoga studio where she's doing her practice this morning. And yeah, keep on walking. Have a great day.